What's up guys, Studson, eathlete.net. We're going to take a look at how to read the defense in Madden 25. First defense I want to look at is the cover 2 zone. And what I'll show you right away is the cornerbacks, they're going to play up in the line of scrimmage. And you're going to have two deep safeties. That's why it's called cover 2, because you have two deep safeties, two deep zones covering the deep part of the field. And the thing about cover 2 is the cornerbacks are going to bump by default. They're going to delay the route to the receiver. You can see it here again on the replay. See that little bump right there. So watch for the cornerbacks, watch them do it in this replay. Just in a little bit of slow motion. Just kind of delays your route. So one strength or one thing to do against cover 2 is to run streak routes, just deep streak routes with the wide receivers that have good release, because those guys are going to come open every time against that bump. Alright, so what you want to watch for cover 2 are the cornerbacks playing on the line of scrimmage and the two safeties playing deep. Moving on to the cover 3, you'll see quite a bit of difference from the way this looks before you snap the ball. So the cornerbacks are not going to be playing on the line of scrimmage by default. Now the user can press them. And then you've got the outside linebacker and strong safety covering the flat zones. Alright, so I'll go ahead and run the play. I want you to keep your eyes on the deep zones, the deep safety, free safety, cornerback. Immediately they're backing up. You can recognize there's three guys covering the deep zones. That gives away cover 3 right there. And then I want to also point out the strong safety is playing up closer to the line of scrimmage. And you'll see that initially he's covering Roddy White right here. And then when the fullback runs out, the guy slides up right there, boom, leaving Roddy White open. And you can, just kind of shows you right there how the defense reacts. So for the cover 3, what you want to watch for, the cornerbacks are going to be playing off the line of scrimmage, and the strong safety or the free safety, if the play is flipped, will be playing closer to the line of scrimmage. So it looks considerably different than the cover 2 look we looked at a little bit earlier. Now we're going to take a look at the cover 4 zone. You can see there's some slight differences between the cover 3 and the cover 4 pre-snap. The free safety, rather than lining up in the middle of the field, will be a little bit more towards the left side of the field. And then here you can see the cover 3 where he's in the center of the field. Otherwise the cornerbacks and linebackers are exactly the same. Right there you can see the differences in where they line up. So that's one thing you want to look for pre-snap to recognize cover 3 or cover 4. And now we'll go ahead and run the cover 4. And you'll see that the 4 deep zones immediately back up. And really the only area of the field that's open is the flats. So in the coming weeks I will show you exactly what kind of routes and which kind of plays to use against each of these coverages. But for now, just recognize that this is cover 4. You can see the differences between cover 3 and cover 4. And then now we're going to take a look at the 2-man under man coverage. Alright, so one thing you will notice on the 2-man under is it looks exactly the same as the cover 2. There's really no difference. The players don't line up any differently. They're going to line up the exact same way, and I'll go ahead and show you that here. So what do you do? If you don't know if your opponent's running a 2-man under or cover 2, the way to counter that is to use motion. You can move a tight end, wide receiver, running back, put somebody in motion. If the defender follows your player, then you know they're in 2-man under man coverage. And just like on the cover 2, the 2-man under, you're going to get bumped by the cornerbacks as well. So it can be a tough defense to run against. But we'll be taking a look at that in the coming weeks. Alright, just a quick review to test how much you've learned, if anything. So take a look at this coverage. Which coverage do you think this is? And it's cover 3. Notice the cornerbacks are off the line of scrimmage, and the free safety's in the middle, deep middle. And just one more. Which coverage do you think this one is? Slightly different than the cover 3, and it's the cover 4. You'll notice the free safety and the strong safety have shifted, as I pointed out in the video. And that's all I have for now. Make sure to check eathlete.net for the full guide. This is only part 3 of the series on how to improve your Madden 25 offense. eathlete.net. This is Stetson. I'm out.